If I guess, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Guest of honor.
Guest of honor.
Welcome back to the show.
Good to be here, gentlemen, ladies. Thank you for having me.
Now, we know who you are. For any new viewers that don't know who you are, can you tell them who you are?
Joseph McBride, counsel to Andrew and Tristan Tate. Been representing them since 2023. We haven't lost a case yet. We're winning, and that's why these guys are jammed up right now, because they're trying to stop our next case. So, free Top G, free Tristan Tate. Hopefully they'll be out sooner than later.
Well said. We'll do some chats real quick and then head into the questions. What's the first chat?
By the way, Press, you lost the poll, I think.
Huh?
The poll? Who started more, you or Fresh?
Right now, yeah.
Me or Chris?
Right now, but don't worry, Chris had it. Chris was spamming. Don't worry.
No, I sound spamming.
Bro, you spamming too? Nigga, what you talking about? It's more than me. I was signed out.
I can't type because I'm on the show. You can type. It's okay, though, Chris. It's fine.
He was spamming too.
What's the first chat?
He said he was spamming. Yo, I got you right now. One second.
That's funny. And then we got some from last show as well.
Yeah, that's the first one.
These were actually for Joe. Texas dude says, does England want round 2 or what? LOL. If only the government went this hard on that Epstein list. I think we did this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where.
You got it? What's going on, guys?
No, that's the one. No, you're supposed to. Did you not send it yet?
Yeah. Oh,
That was the one.
that's the one?
Yeah, you were supposed
Okay, so I guess this for you, Joe. Does England want round 2 or what? I guess that's the question.
So I guess the inference is they lost round 1 with the first round of accusations. And yeah, they want round 2. They're not going to give them a fair fight, that's for sure. And look, the Epstein list, if Andrew and Tristan were anything like them, they'd be protected because nobody from that list has been convicted. But because they're nothing like them, they're being rung up on these charges because they fight the system and they're not a part of it.
All right. Diego Robinson says, I've been watching Fresh and Fit for a while, and I've started to notice that people around me are being too ignored about what's really going on in the world right now, especially with women abusing their power. Yeah, bro, it's bad. We just saw Kanye West as well, and the guy from Hong Kong. It's messed up, bro. Deuces says, do you think Andrew and Tristan will beat this case?
Well, when we're saying the case, we got 2 cases. We got extradition and we got England. I think if they go to England, their fate is sealed. I don't think they have a chance in hell with those people out there.
Fair.
Over here, we have a good chance with the extradition matter. I don't want to get too far into the weeds of it because court's right down the block, and I don't want to get banged over the head or thrown out of the court. So I like our chances. I think the law is on our side, and we're prepared to fight and win, of course.
All right. Johnny Mid says, I got a girl I'd like to fly out to meet. She's paying too, and she's excited, showing good signs. This is happening in a couple weeks, so I'm wondering if I should keep talking heavy up until, or stop selling once you hear yes, and then do everything IRL. Well, I mean, if you're flying her out, bro, she's already agreed to meet you. I mean, that's already most of the deal already done. Just keep it very simple. Let her know she's gonna have a good time when she comes to meet you, and keep it casual, bro. Like, call, FaceTime 15 minutes, and then just text every now and then.
No, he's flying out to meet her, and she's paying.
What?
She's paying.
No, Chris, did you read it?
Yeah, I got a girl I'd like to fly out to meet. She's paying. That's weird ass. What the fuck?
It's the sentence construction.
Yeah.
Somebody's going somewhere. Somebody else is paying.
Someone's going somewhere.
Someone's paying for something.
And everybody's
paying. Everybody's paying. Everybody's paying.
Niggas got pen notes.
Jesus Christ.
Got the parentheses now.
Anyway, yeah. Hey, guys, just so you guys know, we got the menu up top, but we got a pin in the chat as well. 10 to read chat on, 20 chat, read immediately. Text to speech of 50. Do we have the TTS fixed?
Yeah, we need TTS.
have it. Yeah, and then 100 TTS to call with a question and 304 kickoff panel. We got a good panel here, though, so I don't think we're going to have a problem with that, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, anything else? We'll keep going. Ladies, if you think that you would make a good mother and wife, ask yourself if you would be okay with your son marrying a woman with the same past as you. If not, then just stick to letting guys that look like Fresh, Smash, and Dash and look into adopting cats and dogs. The dude's name is Your Upset Father. Okay. Thanks, Your Upset Father. Appreciate your commentary, sir. Anything else? Spartan says, W Shell Fresh, I sent you a message about the clips. So he'll message you.
Yeah, I'll text you, but I got you.
He'll hit you back. Anything else?
Cool. So to the first question, actually. Or Joe, you one first for ladies.
Well, that last question right there, that gentleman indicated that your past has some type of bearing on your future when it comes to marriage, kids, and your suitability to be a wife. Do you think that your past or what you're doing presently will control how you live your life now? Will that make a good man want to be with you and marry you, or will it make a good man maybe not want to do that?
We can start here.
Start with the one who's been divorced.
It's okay. It's a good experience.
Let's start with this one. I will honestly say that I think that my past makes me better for future relationships. I did get married young, so it was a really big learning experience that I did grow a lot as a woman in terms of knowing how to pick my battles. I don't want to say knowing my place per se, but knowing, what I am supposed to bring into a relationship as the feminine counterpart to my masculine
Got it.
person. So I think I do move forward, would be an even better wife than I already was the first time around.
That's a good answer.
How long have you been divorced, by the way?
10 years now.
Oh, shit. Okay. So you divorced when you were 30.
I got divorced at 30, and I went
Okay.
to school first, and I did the school thing, and
So with your
COVID hit.
So with your current job, let me get it straight. You be a better wife.
I mean, not as a stripper, obviously. That's conflicting. I don't think that strippers really should date. First of all, we could start there. I
Okay.
think it's the trade-off for what we
Yeah.
do and being able to make the money we make, provide for our families, and so on and so forth. It is a little bit of a trade-off, but nobody plans to be a stripper for a lifetime. So there's also that. So eventually, when I'm not in this industry, absolutely.
I used to go to strip clubs 6 months ago. I stopped. And,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Good job.
But it was funny because I would analyze the entire club. I was sober. I would look at the girls, the guys, who's spending. And the funny part is, dating a stripper is like first you're wasting time, one, but your lifestyle is not made for one man. Like what you have to do, how you act, how to act.
Mhm.
One man can never give you all of that in your current job. So I just think dating as strippers is like retarded because it doesn't make sense.
I agree. I don't think strippers should date.
No.
Make your money, do what you got to do, and then just naturally, no man wants to share his woman, and your job is to entertain men. So it's going to be conflicting for any boyfriend to let you go off to work every day. So I understand that. Again, that's the trade-off.
All right, fair.
It's a pretty based answer, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel as if I'm pretty proud of myself. Like, I'm definitely a sinner, but I try really hard to do my best. Myron, last time you and I were talking, we talked about like the negative aspects of like pick me culture and how women have stopped trying so hard because they don't want to be labeled a pick me. But like, I've proudly always been the biggest pick me. Like, seriously, like I'm obviously trying to find a great man and have a marriage and children and all that good stuff. So it's like, why would I ever, out of pride, try and not be feminine or not be attractive to a man out of being called a pick me? So I've been thinking about that a lot.
All right.
You know Myron's single, right?
I do.
All right, man.
Let's go.
So the question, just so we make sure we have it, Joe, is what are you doing now, or how's your past kind of set you up for the future with getting a guy?
Yeah, so
Just so the girls have it.
I think there's a conception and there's also a misunderstanding that whatever you're doing now or your past will somehow control your future. I think to some extent that's true. But if you look at my life and my wife's life, we both had lives that we lived before we met each other. And neither of us were perfect. Both of us were a little wild at times. And we both grew and we decided to leave the past behind. And when we met each other, we had both loved enough and heard enough and found God around the same time to be able to see the future with each other and to say, you know what, all this other shit we've been through just ain't worth it. Let's build a life together. And, you understand me better because I was a sinner. I understand you better because you're a sinner. And we follow God together and we raise the family and we do that. So I think if you don't change your life, well, then it's going to control. But if you resolve to change your life at some point, it doesn't have to. So that's kind of the secret sauce here. I was just wondering what the girls thought about it.
All right. What about you?
I definitely agree. Your past does not determine anything. Each decision you make daily determines like who you're going to be and what that will bring. So
Never too late to change.
exactly.
Agreed.
Ooh, my turn, child. No, I definitely think that obviously kind of like feeding off what you said, you all live lives and prior to we change constantly. So I feel that you almost have to change, grow, and have that pass of yourself in order to move forward in like a positive aspect and manner in your future relationship. But also it is up to you individually to make sure like you're not getting stuck in the past and you take whatever you've experienced and grow through that versus being stuck like if you use it as a growth mechanism, then I truly believe you're going to be better. You're going to be better for yourself, you're going to be better for your partner only if you choose to change those things. So
that's a good answer. I think an indication of being stuck in the past is if the past keeps repeating itself. You haven't learned, haven't graduated yet, right? I've graduated relatively quickly with some things, and other things took decades to graduate from.
Right.
It's a process.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, like I said, I don't think really the things in the past can really make you as like a person and stuff because you change all the time. So you're never like the person you were a year ago today is not the same person you are now,
Yeah.
So who were you?
Like everything changes.
Who were you?
I was a girl living in Texas.
What does that mean?
I just moved. My whole life changed. Like I moved and
Now she's a girl in Miami.
yeah, now I'm a girl in Miami.
She's just a girl.
That's scary.
Can I play devil's advocate?
I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
I do think actions have consequences, and I think we all really need to be more focused on that, especially like to the younger generations, because it is beautiful that like through God and through Christ we can be redeemed, but there are so many consequences to your actions. Like if you have a super high body count, I'm assuming you might have a lot of relationship issues, trust issues, cheating issues. Like there's consequences to these things. So it's like I do agree with what everyone is saying, but I do not want people to hear that and be like, oh well, I'm just gonna go sleep around and I'll be saved and I'll be different, because that's not true.
That's a fair point. Actions do have consequences, all types of consequences, whether they're psychological, emotional, in your body, financial. What I can say, I'm 48, I'll be 50 soon, right? So as a piece of advice, when I first started having it's true, bro. I'm getting old as shit.
Listen, don't let him
Well, when you
make
get to
think
that point in life where you find the person who you actually want to be with, and you start having children with that person, at least for me as a man, I ran a calculation and I went, man, if I would have just did this earlier, I would have so much more time with her, so much more time with my children, and now I'm gonna have 20 years less time. So time is money, time is everything. You can't get time back, and when you spend it doing the wrong thing, you have less time to spend it doing the right thing.
I love that.
Good point.
I love that.
Great.
So I had a question. You guys know what's happening, of course, with the Tate case. Give us your actual up-to-date information, what you think is happening and in real time, and we'll go from there. You heard about the case?
A little bit, but not like enough to really talk.
That's okay.
Okay.
I was just about to say, I've heard like things here and there. Obviously, I see bits on social media, but I feel like I don't necessarily engage as much in knowing full details. So yeah, I've seen a bit here.
What
and
have you
there.
heard? I'm just curious to know. What have you heard?
Whatever we just read in the back that you were going to be talking about, the charges or whatever that were the case
Right.
that's going on.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to.
He was arrested, Andrew and Tristan, last week, and they're fighting some pretty messed up stuff
Okay.
overseas.
Boy, oh boy. So Andrew and Tristan Tate are arrested in Florida, obviously, like down the street from here. And there's so many issues with their case. I'll keep it simple because obviously you can speak more to it. But like my biggest concerns with Andrew and Tristan is the fact that they were let back into the United States, that they were meeting with members in Congress, that they were roaming around DC and everything was fine. And then they came down here to Florida, and there was multiple press conferences that had been held previously where Ron DeSantis had told them that they're not welcome in Florida. And so therefore I would say Ron DeSantis and the administration of Florida, the governor's administration of Florida, is the one to grab them. I know it happened on like a federal level with the federal marshals, but it did happen in the state of Florida after Ron had warned them multiple times. And then you saw James Uthmeyer, the Attorney General of Florida, like tweeting, basically kind of hinting that they were aware that they were the ones who like apprehended them. My biggest concern is that when it happens to the big guys, it will eventually trickle down and happen to the little guys. And the UK has threatened citizens of the United States on multiple occasions, saying that they're going to extradite them. Did I say that right?
Yep.
They want to extradite citizens of the United States over our tweets and over social media posts. They've threatened this multiple times on social media. And the UK is also arresting their own citizens over social media posts, over tweets, over free speech. So there's a really big issue here. It's not just, Andrew and Tristan Tate, because they've already served their crimes. They've already served their time for these alleged crimes. They're getting caught and recycled in this bigger system. But my bigger concern is that this is just like a warning to people like us, people like me, Myron Fresh, who are obviously free speech advocates. And I fear that if the UK can pull off extraditing the Tates, then they're going to be able to do a lot of other worse things to average citizens in the future.
Wow. That was
Respect.
amazing.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah. Well
That's
said.
right. Yeah. I honestly don't know much at all. Up until today, really is probably the most I've learned about it.
It's okay.
I have heard the names before, though. The names weren't all the way foreign, but the case, I don't have really any information or knowledge.
So there's a real problem in the world, especially in Florida, Miami, Dubai, Los Angeles, New York City, where men of wealth and influence are routinely extorted by women. And it's unfortunate. It shouldn't happen, but it does happen because the system is geared against men in many respects. How do you guys have any experience with any women who are just like, I'm going to date this guy just to get money and wreck his life, and if he doesn't do what I want him to do, well, then I'll report him, I'll make a false report. Like, I will get involved in this guy's life for the specific purpose of getting money, and when the money dries up, I'll just kill him. Kill him financially, kill him legally.
Oh, yeah.
That's no, not literally. No, that's
This is getting scary.
It's a real thing.
I believe it. I can't say I
it's a
encountered
real
it,
thing.
but I believe it.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be you, ladies. It could be a girl you know, or
Yeah.
someone, or a former friend, or
I
something.
mean, obviously, I know a crazy bitch who would do that. So
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that, considering
seen it, right?
where you work and
Yeah.
in the world that you're in, the industries that you're in, is
Sure.
that a thing that you know
Well,
about,
we
or is it the first time you
obviously
hear it?
know women that are
Yeah.
looking for men, sugar daddy culture, guys with
Right.
money, and the whole idea is to get as much money as you can out of them. But I've never gone as far as for the purpose of until you piss me off, and then I'm going to crash out and destroy your life. I don't know. Most of the time, in my experience with the girls that I know, you just get another sugar daddy.
Got
You
it.
don't got to ruin him. You just get another one.
Okay. So you're more on a peaceful path of terror. You're gonna snap the money and move on to the next one.
Everything has a time limit.
See, you know what?
Crazy.
You know what? That's actually better because you're leaving people. I mean, you're still fucking them up, but you're not fucking them that bad.
Yeah.
So it's not terrible.
It's not.
But it's so bad though.
I have a story.
Wow.
So like years ago, like maybe 4 years ago, my ex-boyfriend started to make a lot of money trading, and it like was public information that he was becoming like a big trader.
Wait, James?
No, 4 years ago.
Oh.
So we honestly, he turned $200 into like $2 million, like crazy trader, like absolutely absurd autism. And so his after we broke up, his ex-girlfriend contacted me and was basically like, he did all these bad things to me, like I'm thinking about taking him to court. And I was like, yeah, leave him alone. That's absurd. Like that's the wrong thing to do. And thank God, to my understanding, she did not. But like yes, that's my one story.
So is it a part of the culture? Is this like, I know what's happening with Andrew and Tristan is it's a big thing. It's a big problem, but is it acceptable in the world you live in to just hurt a man, take his kids, take his money? Or is that something that you would say is just not a part of female culture these days?
What do you think?
It's definitely female culture to like destroy the man. I feel like it's really messed up, and I feel like it happens a lot in marriages too. Like, get the prenup, even if you're not married. I strongly feel like so. Yeah.
Wow.
Arch.
Okay. What do you think?
It came to me and ran away, about to come back. No, I don't think it's like, I would say a big piece of it is like social media and the way that we perceive, the way that everything is perceived in technology and social, and we just give off such false narratives all the time that, like, with what you were talking about, right? I feel like in the club we can set those boundaries. You have hard more like, okay, you ain't got no more money, bye. Like
Hard
you said,
stops.
on to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are those people, it goes
There's a
too
few
far. There's not,
always,
yes,
like
there
the
aren't
bitter
those
baby
boundaries.
mamas.
It's not not a line to cross. It's cool because they see a certain lifestyle on social, and then you'll just do whatever you can to obtain it, which is crazy. Like, girl, go to work. But I think it is a big piece of like what people choose to show each other, and it alters like this reality of what people think that women should be getting from men or et cetera. Yeah.
So you're saying social media plays into the motivation to go out there and
Absolutely, because girls only post. I mean, this is for everyone. I'm not just going to say girls, women, because we all tend to do it. But I will say, when are you going to post your bad shit? No, you about to be posting about that lavish lifestyle you're living. Oh, I'm on a private plane. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So these girls are like, okay, what can I do to get this, to obtain it? You're going to do whatever you can if you are so sucked into wanting to feel like you are, that girl.
Got it.
So I think, we're heavily influencing.
There's no like glorification of
I'm lost.
normie lifestyle. Like normies, I was just talking about this recently that everyone's embarrassed to like have a 9-to-5 or a 401k, and I was like, that's really hot and cool. We should all be
crazy.
striving for that. It's just the glorification of. We need more glorification of normie culture. Normies,
Authenticity, like y'all,
The everyday people.
everyday people,
Not
the
the
common
1%.
man.
Yeah.
Miss Texas?
Yeah, I think social media definitely plays a big part in it because like TikTok, stuff like that right now, Woo Lady is going very viral for basically finding tricks and stuff like that. So
Really?
I feel like,
How's
so I
that
feel
even?
like social media, TikTok definitely plays a big part into it, and it gets into some
You
girls'
said
heads.
woo lady?
Woo Lady.
Yeah, that's what I was
Who's
like, who's
that?
Woo Lady?
What is
She
that?
lives in Broward County, I think. I'm not sure.
Do you have a trick?
No.
Don't trick me,
She
girl.
don't need one. She got mommy and daddy.
Yeah,
exactly.
So